Thank you. The Fox News decision desk can now officially project that Donald Trump will become
Trump has won the US elections and he has won it in grand style. Yeah! For all the noise around the swing states and non-swing states, Trump does not only win the Electoral College votes, but is also winning the popular votes. Something he did not do when he won in 2016. And no Republican, that's a fun fact, no Republican has done so since 2004. Trump and Harris won all the states they were predicted to win. However, Trump won all the swing states. Anyways, enough of the election and let's focus on the essence of today's video. My name is Segun Ajayi, speaking for Teptv. Please do share, subscribe and like our video. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. To understand how Trump 2.0 will be, we need to understand a few things about the lessons Trump has learned since he first came into the political scene. Number one, Trump did not really know his way around Washington, D.C., but now he does. So he understands the power of having the House on your side as well as the judiciary. Second thing you need to note is that Trump knows his enemies, or at least most of his enemies. From the few appointments and announcements he has made so far, we can see his fangs. For example, Nikki Haley, who contested the primaries against Trump, has already been shut out from his cabinet. Remember that she was in his cabinet in his first term. The third thing you need to note is that the victory or favorable verdicts gotten by Trump from the courts in the build-up to the elections will perhaps make him think that he can do whatever he wants. Well, not exactly whatever he wants technically. Anyways, now we have this foundation laid. What exactly will Trump 2.0 mean to everyone? Number one, which is crucial to virtually every single person living in America right now, is immigration. It is clear that there will be a massive deportation, bigger than anyone that we have ever seen in the United States. Illegal migrants or persons that Trump will categorize as illegal migrants, because it now comes down to Trump's dictionary, will be kicked out in record time. From the conversations that have been flying here and there, some persons will be met at their place of work, maybe at their schools, and they'll be given the marching orders to leave the US as fast as possible. Trust me, I've seen deportation happen in real life, like right in front of me. The person was escorted down to the plane and was sent in the next flight home, like straight up. The security were not joking. So the second thing, of course, is the frontal trade war with China and perhaps the Eurozone. Yeah, Trump has always spoken hard about Chinese imports to the US, saying that there will be super high tariffs of about 60% or thereabouts on any goods coming from China, while there will be tax cuts for the rich companies in the US. So of course, the financial contributions will be replaced according to Trump. So he's going to replace the taxes that would have been gotten from the rich guys in the US with the super high tariffs that is going to place on imported products. How that way, of course, how this is going to add up, how if this one can actually defend this one, is left for us to see, and we should start getting a feeler of it from January 20th, 2025. However, we can see that this spells good things for rich guys like Elon Musk, who openly backed the Trump campaign. For example, you know that the Chinese BYD electric vehicle has always been a serious competition for Elon Musk's Tesla. And now, if there are super high tariffs, then possibly there will be low patronage from the US for the BYD motors, and perhaps there could be increase in sales for Elon Musk's Tesla. We would see how China, Xi Jinping and his cabinet would react to this, and how they will try, and especially because the economy is export dependent, since the government spending in China is very low, and perhaps they would have to figure out a new way to be able to combat this new reality starting from 2025. The third thing we need to know is that the Russia-Ukraine war, Trump is likely going to strong-arm both Russia and Ukraine. Of course, Russia has been bullish in the last few weeks, saying that there's nothing Trump can do, this and that and everything. But what I would say is that for the Russians, it's likely that Trump is going to tell them, okay, yes, you want some part of Ukraine, we're going to give those part of Ukraine to you, we're going to make it a demilitarized zone, just like what is in North Korea and South Korea. So that place will be heavily militarized, so nobody just pass, even a fly must not pass there. He gets gunshots, and then it comes down. So it's likely going to do that for Russia, and of course it's also going to tell them that it will make sure that Ukraine does not join NATO, so as just to appease Putin and the Kremlin. However, in case where Russia tries to say no, we don't want, we are not taking that and everything, he's likely going to strong arm them using their allies, Iran, China, and North Korea. Of course, I've spoken about the place of China, where Trump is going to put up the high tariffs and it's going to affect Xi Jinping. And I'm not sure if Xi Jinping is having economic issues back home, he will be able to support Russia in a war far away from home. Of course, you can say the same thing for Iran. You can say the same thing also for North Korea, because he will just come after them and use them in a way to subvert the Russian front. Of course, for the side of Ukraine, the simple thing is going to do is going to tell them, guy, you're not joining NATO, guy, you're going to forfeit this land to Russia so that we can end this war in 24 hours, in Trump's voice. However, if Ukraine says no, Zelensky says no, you cannot just tell us that we'll stop, this is against our rights and responsibilities, the next thing Trump would say is he gives a particular excuse of why he can no longer send military aid to Ukraine, and it's game over. So it's likely going to bring both parties to the table, sign the record deal, make enemies friends, just for the sake of getting a pat on the back. And of course, the fourth thing we should expect is for Israel, concerning Israel and Benjamin Netanyahu, popularly known as Bibi. Of course, knowing that Trump did not get the full reciprocal of his friendship, Trump was very quote unquote friendly to Bibi. He gave them the Golan Heights. He supported Bibi, especially so that Bibi was able to get his re-election bid. But when it was time for Trump lost his re-election bid, and Bibi congratulated Biden first. So of course, Trump felt bad. He felt hard done by. He felt no, the guy didn't do him well and some other stuff. So how that is going to materialize will be a very interesting thing to see. Of course, one thing to caveat is I don't think Trump is going to stop backing Israel, especially because he would like to use Israel as a hot target to hold back Iran. And of course, in the course of holding back Iran, he can strong arm Russia, who at the end of the day will end up signing his peace agreement to end the Russia-Ukraine war. That's geopolitics for you. Anyways, for the rest of the world, expect little or no friendships from the man called Donald Trump, because his second term will be more focused on isolationism. Once again, if you have enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Do not forget to follow us on all social media handles. They are being flashed on your screen right now. I believe you can see our past video on how we analyze the US elections. It should be somewhere on your screen, because we did the analysis before it actually happened. Thank you for sticking with us. Until next time, bye mates.